The topic I want to present today is self-confidence. When I was younger, I have heard this word again and again, but I never really understood what it actually means. And I'm very sure there are also other people with the same question. Now, lots of years later, I have found my answer. But excuse me, in the German language, the word says already what it means, but in English there are different synonyms like self-consciousness and self-awareness. But at the end, the meaning is the same. Be aware of your own self. Yourself is your personality with all its sides, within and on the outside, your strengths and your weaknesses, your behavior and your ideas. So all what represents you. How you think of yourself is a very important issue and the reason for a healthy or not healthy self-confidence. The thinking of yourself is called self-esteem or self-respect and is the basis for the self-confidence. It is like the appreciation you give yourself despite your mistakes. I am enough. I am unique. I am lovable. I am precious. These are the thoughts of a healthy self-esteem. And also self-love is connected to this. The more you appreciate you, the more you love yourself. Living self-confident is the ability to see yourself and to appreciate your own value and to question and understand your behavior. You know yourself and the reasons for your acting. You are aware of who you are, what you like, what you don't like, who you love, what you think, how you feel, and where you want to go. And most of all, it is important to accept your feelings. It is okay to cry when you feel sad, and it is okay to be weak when you feel exhausted. Negative feelings are part of our life, as all positive feelings, and they make life vital. Self-confidence is very important during interpersonal situations, and it is the aim to show yourself and to not lower your self-esteem. But this is very difficult for most people because they are afraid of not being accepted. Then it happens very fast that they become dependent on the appreciation and opinion others. That means that their behavior and their acting and their personality is determined from the outside, not from themselves. A typical example for this are the ideas of parents how their kids should live their life. This makes me very sad, and therefore I have decided that I don't want this for my life. Honestly, it is not so easy to stand up for yourself in this world. With all people we are connected with and we meet day by day and who have special expectations, we stand against lots of influences. You also have to consider the experiences from your past, especially your childhood. If your acts and your ideas were criticized all over again, your self-esteem and with this your self-confidence is like broken. And because of doctrines you believe in, it is even more difficult to raise up a new and strong self-esteem. But however, it is not impossible. There are different ways to work on your self-esteem and your self-confidence. First of all, you have to connect with yourself. Ask yourself all those questions I have mentioned before, and remember to let go of the opinion of other people. You can look for people who appreciate yourself and who understand your ideas. And you can stay away from those who cannot support your ideas and who cannot accept your way of thinking. You have to be brave, because sometimes you have to stand against your friends, your family, or your work colleagues, because you choose another way as they advise you. Another habit which you should stop is to compare yourself to other people. This will weaken your self-esteem and will never give you the possibility to raise a healthy self-esteem. There will always be other people who are more experienced and more skilled than you. You have to understand that every human being is like a diamond, very special on its own. And there is this saying that everybody's shoes are different in the cradle. So for me, it is very natural and logical that everybody has other strengths and talents. To finalize my video, I would like to tell you about a story which suits perfectly to this topic. It is from Jorge Bucay, an Argentine author and psychiatrist. I have translated it into English and I will read it to you. The story is about a student and his vice supervisor. One day, the student went to his supervisor and said, Mister, I came to you because I feel so worthless. The people say I'm like a nobody and all I do is wrong. What can I do to be a better person and that people have a better image of me? His teacher was not impressed by his question. He was occupied and answered, My boy, I cannot help you right now. I have a problem myself and I first need to figure out a solution. Maybe you can help me to solve my issue. Then I can help you. The young boy felt a little ignored, but agreed. The teacher said, I have a ring here. I have to sell it because I'm in debt. Please go to the market and try to sell it, but not less than 1 coin of gold. The man took the ring and went to the market. The retailers were not really interested. They mentioned that the ring is less worth than 1 coin of gold. One retailer was nicer and offered him 1 coin of silver, but still, this was not enough. The man returned back to his teacher, very desperate, also because of his own problem. Mister, I'm very sorry, but I wasn't able to do what you pleased me to. I couldn't disguise the true value of the ring to the people. His teacher began to smile. What you say is very important. We first have to find out the true value of this ring. Please go again to the city, but this time you go to the goldsmith. Who would be better to estimate the value? Ask him what he would give to you, but don't sell the ring, first come back. The young man went to the goldsmith, who examined the ring through a magnifying glass and polished it. Then he replied, The ring is worth like 50 coins of gold. If you are patient, we can make it even 60. Very excited, the young man returned back and told of his encounter. The wise man pleased him to sit down. You see, now we also have the answer to your question. You are like this ring, a piece of treasure, very precious and unique. And like with this ring, not everybody will recognize your value. Only an expert can be able to do so. Why do you go out in this world thinking that every person knows about your value, knows about yourself? With this, I will leave you, and I hope I could inspire you. Now I wish you lots of patience for the current situation, and I wish you lots of love. Thank you guys for watching, and see you soon.